Okay, sorry about that. Okay, what else have we got on here? Oh.
Bucks Row, where Polly Nichols met her death under the knife of the Ripper.
Oh, interesting.
They leave us to die like dogs.
Bucks Row, where Polly...
Is there anything else around here? Let's go.
Bucks Row.
Yeah, it says the same thing.
Bucks...
It says the same thing. Okay, I think that is it for this area.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district.
Okay, interesting. Just wondering if I missed any of those.
Whitechapel. Nothing of interest here.
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
Whitechapel.
Yeah, they just pretty much say the same thing. Okay, let's head on this way. And another Whitechapel one.
Whitechapel.
I'm ruined. Turned out onto the streets. Leave me.
There doesn't seem to be much I can look at around here.
Whitechapel Street.
It looks like we've got another way that we can go down around there, or head on further that way. We'll try going down this way first,
Whitechapel.
just to make sure that that isn't anywhere I can go, or the main way I need to go.
My husband can't pay the rent. We've got nowhere to go.
Was there anyone here I could talk to? Oh yes, there was.
Misery is a terrible thing.
Yeah, it is. Is there even rats running around? Doesn't seem to be much around this town that I can look at, as I said before. No one wants to talk to me either. I can't go into any places either.
Burner Street. Burner Street.
Hell is this place? Can I actually go in here?
Burner Street. Burner Street. This sign would appear to be that of an establishment not fit for honest folk.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to look at it, because this looks really out of place. Okay, well, now that I looked through that area, now time to move on.
Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna head on this way. Just look around before we go in there.
Batty Street.
Leave me alone.
Okay, you are really drunk.
Sorry, the market is closed. There's no more produce.
Yeah, but it looks like you don't have anything left. Even the stores are like half broken. What is? For the bakery.
It's the last bread shop open in the area.
Okay, that was terrifying when I turned around and he was right behind me.
We aren't investigating down there, Holmes, are we? Are you sure?
Oh, I just realised what this place is going to be. This would be a brothel. I'm sure you enjoy this.
We aren't
Watson.
investigating down there, Holmes, are we? Are you sure?
This would be a brothel, I'm guessing, by the way that they're dressed.
Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest
Ah,
here.
damn. Okay, well, looks like we're going back and going to places that we actually need to go. It would have been funny if we were actually able to go to the brothel. Yeah, let's go in.
I'm starving. Help me for pity's sake.
Okay, anyone else I can talk to here? Or things I can look at before I go inside? Okay, I don't think so. So let's go in. Okay. Yeah, but people sleeping.
Closed.
Okay, so how do I get in? Oh, there's a guy over here that David noticed.
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes, but wait a moment. Watson, it's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No, I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Do we already have a scalpel?
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel
okay.
which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand. Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps, and take care of yourself.
Okay, so yeah, probably like a patient or something came in here and stole some stuff. Would be surprised. Yeah, they probably wouldn't even take any much notice of it.
I suggest that we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
Okay, cemetery. On our way. Okay, I'm guessing the cemetery is this place right here. Oh, I didn't even realize I could actually go into this place.
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
Ah, you Watson. Yeah, I was able to hear you all the way from over there.
I'm starving.
Yeah, I think I may have met your other twin over in there. I got stuck on the birds.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
Okay, well, let's go in here.
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
Okay, let's give this cemetery a look over. Okay, here's the thing. Note. Through the generosity of Prince Woodville, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for a meal on 19th September in any distribution area. Curse, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery. And don't be late this time. Grape Ape. Interesting.
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
Okay, so we probably need to go there next once we're finished with this area.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers. Impossible to open it.
Interesting.
Let us see if the elements analysed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Okay, interesting.
This rope is only worn on one side. This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
Didn't we already figure that out ages ago? Oh, there's a newly dug up one here. Can we look at it?
Let us see if the elements analysed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. Earth freshly turned over, still damp. Earth fresh, black and damp earth. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. Oh, what a lovely thought.
Okay, there we go. And we'll say another thing that I'm pretty sure we'd already worked out.
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
And by the state of the graves, yeah.
Let us see if the elements analysed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Okay.
Granite. Black paint. These stones are of the same granite.
Okay, black paint, where can I?
Granite. The same black paint covers these stones.
Oh,
This
okay,
black
there we go.
painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analysed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers. Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishop's murderers is employed here.
A shame. If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
Oh, it's this thing right here.
A circulating soup kitchen.
Don't know where this thing was.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
A money game.
Interesting.
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after Mass, right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Excuse me, my good fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
Ah, it's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, And I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat. A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup? You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home.
All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
This is going to be fun. Rolling the dice, you must. I was reading that. Ah, damn, I should have stored them.
Holmes, my watch. You've lost it.
We will get it back by playing again and betting money this time.
Yay, I did it.
Are you going to leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play again.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself by smashing her head open with a wooden leg. And she'd only just heard that me sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell you, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end. The one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
Okay, can I actually get in here now, or is it still locked? Oh, no, I can actually get it open now.
Look, Holmes, a list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
Dude. Okay. I don't see anything in common so far. Okay, well, you guys can pause and read it if you want. Okay, well, let's move on.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
Okay then. Let's see what we've got in the morgue here. A coat with Kurtz on it. Interesting.
This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
I have a feeling that Watson's friend is probably Kurtz.
I need something.
Don't I have anything more? I have my knife and matches.
I need some.
I probably need to find something in here.
Look at
Like
the
these.
state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
Okay, is there any more tools that I can grab before I need to do any more work on that? No, I don't see anything else I can grab here. Snips.
A small
Oh, okay.
metal stem.
Interesting. Okay, and I can open that up.
2 keys.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
This is interesting. Okay, so I might be able to open that up.
Perfect.
And a map. And that's apparently it. I can actually interact with this now.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, what do I do now? Oh, I can place it in there, okay.
It's open.
Okay, yay, we can actually get in here now.
Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble.
Can I get on with my job? Okay, note to all employees. Fell the lover's tree to make place for another grave. If the famine doesn't end, we expect a lot of customers. GP long. Interesting.
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
Unless there's a lot of unplotted graves, that's probably why.
Impossible to open it. Impossible to open it. Impossible.
Okay, so I have to find something else to open it with. Oh, unless there's a thing right
Look,
there.
this chest has been nailed to the floor. This box has been placed so that no one can move or open it.
So why would they do that? Oh, axe. Okay.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Okay, knife.
Bags filled with bags.
No, I can't do that. A hole
Okay, there we
was
go.
drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
I wanted to do what you told me to do, but it didn't all fit in. So I've closed the chest and have hidden the rest with Romeo and Juliet, two newcomers. Okay.
We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here?
Hold on. Ah, there we go. I didn't notice that was there.
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it must be there. I need something.
Okay, what do I need? Shovel. There's one back here.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
You frighten me, Holmes.
Anyway, okay, let's go use this.
This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Very well, Holmes.
Of course, it's Watson has to do all the dirty work.
A metal box.
Okay, what is in this metal box? Move out the way.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated. This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held on to it after a hold-up.
Okay, I wonder if it has something to do with that number.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I had to look up a guide on how to do that one. Wasn't entirely sure which way I had to actually move them.
This key must be important to be hidden here.
Okay, don't know where that would be taken
A
to.
hammer covered in blood.
Why is that opening?
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
Okay, I never had a quick look at these.
Candlesticks are undoubtedly stolen.
Yeah, I never had a look at those. Okay. Okay, now we can go and have a look at this guy.
Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone. Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid. I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, it's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
Justice is sometimes harsh, young man. If the police hear about this breaking and entering, they will see Mr. Fletcher's side of the story.
No, don't call the police. Please, mister. We don't want to end up in prison.
I'm looking for a certain Kurtz.
I can't tell you, mister.
In that case, I must take the side of justice. You and your brother are thieves.
All right, don't call the police. Kurtz is a dangerous madman. He's called the Colonel round here. I heard he was in the Boer War in Africa. He lives in Batty Street next to the wine shop. The way he smells, he must be a good customer.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Never mind about the police.
I didn't even get to ask her about the other stuff. Damn it.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
Can I go back and ask them? Because there are a couple of things I don't get to say to them. God damn it.
What do you think, Holmes?